Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. It's almost Halloween. Mickey and Minnie and I are wishing you a happy season. The newsletter that goes out today will have some information on keeping safe and keeping your kids safe during Halloween holiday. But this morning I wanted to talk a little bit about Matthew Perry, about his untimely death, about many untimely deaths, and why it is so important that we live and really live our lives to the fullest each and every day, because we just don't know when the last day will arrive. Now, that might seem like a gloomy message, but it's not. It's going to be a little bit motivational, inspirational, hopefully help you get up and make great things happen. I do want to thank everybody that's been showing up and saying hi and sharing and watching the replays, listening to the podcasts. Do appreciate all of you, just like I appreciate those that are signing up for the newsletter. Make sure you sign up before tonight's go out if you want that information on Safe Halloween, as well as I talked about yesterday, some stuff that's based out of a book by Kelly McCann and another little article based on some of Sam Horn's communication strategies. So it's going to be a great issue tonight. Sign up at enjoylifesafely.com before it goes out. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Vicki. Nice to see you guys here. So let's talk a little bit, Matthew Perry. I think I was surprised, just like many people, of his untimely death yesterday. It appears that he drowned, no foul play or anything. And I personally like Matthew Perry. I enjoyed Friends. I thought the entire cast did a fantastic job, and that's why the show was so popular. I like Matthew Perry and some of the other things he had done. Thought he was a talented actor. Yes, he had his challenges with addiction, but from what I understand, I never read his book, but I think he overcame those challenges and was clean and probably planning to do many more things. And then he passed away yesterday. And he was only 54, a couple years younger than I am. And, I'm at that age, and all of us that are at this age in their 50s and 60s, where we're seeing a lot of people our age or even younger, many of them friends, passing away. I had a high school classmate pass away a couple weeks ago, and he was a year younger than me. We used to play basketball together. He passed away of cancer. And if you look a couple days ago, in Maine, we had people way younger than most of us. You had some young kids that were killed, and they had their life ended just like that. And that just reinforces why it is so important to do everything we can to live a long and healthy life. And that includes eating right and exercise, taking care of ourselves, and also practicing the safe habits that I teach. And that can be being situationally aware, not doing stupid things, putting our seatbelt on, which is proven to save lives in accidents. So practicing safe habits, taking care of ourselves so we can live a long and happy life. But the thing is, we can do everything right, and we can still be killed early. I remember way back in the early 90s, a news report of this couple. They were watching television when a small airplane crashed into their house and killed them. I mean, when you're sitting there watching your favorite TV show and you get hit by an airplane that crashes into your house, there's nothing you could have done to prevent that. And many things happen where the person does absolutely nothing wrong. They do everything right and still could lose their life. And that just illustrates why it is so important that we fill our lives each and every day with things that are meaningful for us, and that we make great things happen, and that we do things with those people that we care about, and we don't put things off for the future that may never come. We want to enjoy each and every day and not get so hung up on the small things. Don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff when you look back at it. And yeah, that's easier to say than do. I get stressed at times and have different things that probably shouldn't bother me as much as they do when I look back on them. And if I was on my deathbed, I wish I wouldn't have spent time in certain things or worrying about certain stuff or so forth. We all have that. The key is to try to minimize those things and maximize the good stuff. So when our day comes, and none of us know when that day will be, but when that day comes, we will have lived as great a life as possible, and that we will have few regrets and a lot of accomplishments, a lot of happiness, a lot of rejoicing with our successes and the successes of others, helping a lot of people, leaving a legacy that is positive, and that people mourn you when you're gone and feel bad because you're not there continuing to do the great things that you were doing. That's the kind of life we want to live. And I thought it'd be, just a good day to share that, to remind people. It's probably nothing you don't know. It's just sometimes we need to be reminded. I know I do, because sometimes I forget it. So I'm just reminding you. And I thought, with the tragedy that we had in Maine and now national news with Matthew Perry's passing, and it's sometimes sad that it's celebrities to get all the news, when in reality, a lot of people died yesterday throughout the world. I mean, every day people are dying. Some of them younger than Matthew, some of them older. People are dying every day. And we need to realize that we will never know when it's our time, but we want to maximize that time that we have here. Jay says it's a great kickstart. Appreciate that, Jay. And that's what I'm trying to do. Kickstart your day. Get you thinking about something. Maybe then you'll say, hey, that trouble, that challenge wasn't so bad. I shouldn't be worrying about it so much. I should be doing something good for myself, for my family, for my community. I should be making great things happen. I should be enjoying life and enjoying the time I have here, because we just don't know how much is left. None of us do. So enjoy each and every day. Make great things happen for you and others, and do it safely. Practice the safe habits that I teach. That way you can get a little bit of an edge to stick around a little bit longer. And that's what we all want, right? Hope everybody has a spectacular Super Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow.